You know that feeling, right? The endless scroll on Instagram. We all do it, but have you ever stopped to think about what's really going on under the hood? Well, today, we're going to pull back the curtain and break down how this app went from just a fun way to share photos into a powerhouse that has literally changed the way we live and shop.
It's pretty wild when you think about it. An app that was famous for making your pictures look kind of old-timey is now a massive global force in business and culture. So how on earth did that happen? That's the big question we're tackling today. We're going to look at exactly how those simple filters evolved into this incredible engine for commerce.
So let's start with the absolute basics. At its heart, Instagram is all about the visuals. Unlike other platforms that are heavy on text, this whole world is built around pictures and short videos. It's designed from the ground up to help you connect with people and build communities all through powerful images.
All right, first up, your digital first impression. Everything on Instagram starts with your profile, which is basically your online handshake. Let's get into how that identity gets built.
Every single profile, yours included, is made up of these 5 key parts that tell a story about you. You've got your profile picture and username, that's your name tag. Your bio, that's your quick 30-second elevator pitch. The grid of posts is like your own personal art gallery. And yeah, that follower count, that acts as a kind of social proof. Put them all together, and you get a snapshot of who you are.
Now, a great bio isn't just a description, it's a full-on strategy. Just look at this one from a travel blogger. In a handful of words, you know exactly what they're about. Exploring Africa. And boom, right there is a call to action, DM for collaborations. It's short, it's clear, and it turns their bio into a tool that actually works for them. That's how you do it.
And speaking of your gallery, that's what your feed is. It's your permanent, curated collection. These are the photos and videos that stick around, building the foundation of your online identity for anyone who stops by your profile.
But look, a profile is just the starting point. Instagram is a living, breathing ecosystem. So now we're going to dive into the features that really make things happen, the stuff that drives all the engagement and discovery.
Okay, let's talk about the 2 biggest players here, Stories and Reels. They might seem kind of similar, but they have totally different jobs. Think of Stories as the casual, behind-the-scenes stuff. They only last 24 hours, so they're perfect for connecting with the people who already follow you. Reels, on the other hand, are permanent. They're built for entertainment and, most importantly, for discovery. They're your #1 tool for reaching brand new people who've never heard of you before.
And how does Instagram help you find all this new stuff? Well, that's the magic of the Explore page. The best way to think about it is like a personal shopper for your brain. It pays attention to what you like, what you watch, and then it goes out and finds a whole bunch of new content it thinks you'll love, from accounts you don't even follow yet.
Of course, this isn't a one-way street, right? You're not just a passive viewer. The whole platform is built on these 4 simple actions. A like is a quick nod. A comment starts a conversation. A share is like saying, hey, you've got to see this. And a save tells the algorithm and the creator, this is really valuable. Every single one sends a signal.
And all this engagement, all this interaction, it's what led to a massive shift. This is where we go beyond just a social tool and start looking at how Instagram became this giant business engine. Welcome to the Instagram economy.
I know, the word algorithm sounds so complicated and mysterious. But really, it's just a simple loop. Step 1, you do your thing. You watch videos, like posts, follow accounts. Step 2, Instagram's system takes notes, learning what you're into. And step 3, it uses that info to fill your feed with more of what it thinks you'll love. That's it. It's all designed to keep you on the app by making it as personal as possible.
So naturally, businesses have figured out how to use this system in some really smart ways. We're talking way beyond just posting a few pretty pictures. They can build an entire brand identity, run super targeted ads, and talk directly to their customers in DMs and comments. Plus, with things like Instagram Shopping, they can literally turn their profile into an online store, making it super easy for you to go from seeing something cool to buying it.
Okay, that's a lot of theory, so let's make it real. I want to show you how all of these pieces, the profile, the posts, the algorithm, all come together in the real world.
Check this out. It's a perfect example. Imagine a small bakery in Abuja. They start by posting absolutely beautiful photos of their cakes. That's their permanent gallery. Then they use specific hashtags so local people can find them. They post daily stories showing the messy, fun, behind-the-scenes action, which builds a real connection. And here's the kicker. They take all their orders right there in their DMs. By doing these simple things, they went from a tiny operation to a booming local business with thousands of followers.
So when you step back and look at the whole picture, what's the final verdict? Well, it's really a platform of contrasts, isn't it? On one hand, it's an incredible tool for marketing and branding with a global reach, and it's especially great for small businesses. But on the other hand, we all know it can be addictive, there are real privacy issues, and that pressure for likes is no joke. Knowing both sides of the coin is really the key to using it well.
Which really just leaves us with one last big thought to chew on. When any profile can be a storefront and any post can be a product, well, that line between our personal and professional lives gets really, really blurry. So it's worth asking yourself, in this new digital marketplace where you're selling your own identity, who are you choosing to be online?